Ladies and gentlemen, today we are glad to announce one of the most honorable achievements by Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu this year, the achieving of gold certification in leadership in energy and environmental design LEED for Yanbu Industrial City. It's a significant milestone that shows Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu commitment to sustainability and quality of life. To date, Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu and its customers coexisted in a harmonious relationship by facilitating high ethical standards, transparency, and accountability with the aim to positively influence local communities and minimizing our environmental impacts. The Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu continues its commitment to providing transparent reporting on our performance in the socio-economic and environmental aspects of our operations in order to be a role model for sustainable industrial cities in the world. For now, I would like to invite the CEO of Royal Commission in Yanbu to address his speech.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellency, the President of Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu, dear Regional Director for GBCI, our distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, and dear friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today, we gather to celebrate a great milestone in our journey towards sustainability. For over 4 decades, the Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu has been committed to developing industrial cities that are in harmony with nature, serve our communities, and inspire our investors to dream big for a brighter future. Ladies and gentlemen, I am thrilled to announce that Yanbu Industrial City has achieved the gold level certification in leadership in energy and environmental design LEED, the world's most widely recognized sustainable certification. This accomplishment is not only a reflection of our great effort and collaboration, but also a testament to our vision of building a sustainable and resilient industrial city that set an example for others to follow. A city where the residents have access to clean water, clean air, green spaces, housing, and jobs, and where sustainable projects, strategic city growth go hand in hand, preserving the character of our unique city in line with Saudi Vision 2030. We understand that our work towards sustainability does not end here, and we are committed to continue implementing sustainable practices in all possible means to lower our impact on the environment. And as Van Gogh once said, the great things are done by a series of small things brought together. That is our philosophy, and it will continue to be. Finally, as we continue our journey towards a greener future, we must acknowledge the collective effort and dedication of our leaders, employees, and strategic partners who have worked tirelessly to achieve this momentous milestone. It is their hard work and unwavering commitment that has made Yanbu Industrial City the vibrant and sustainable city it is today. Let us celebrate this moment with pride and renewed sense of purpose as we continue to build a sustainable future for our communities, our investors, and our planet. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards a better tomorrow. Thank you.
I would like to thank the CEO of Royal Commission in Yanbu for his speech. And now we will present to you a promo about Yanbu Industrial City under the name of Sustainability and Quality of Life.
Yanbu Industrial City is a worldwide benchmark for highly developed industrial cities. It is a home to the largest industrial port in the Red Sea, the second largest industrial complex in the country, and the fourth largest crude oil refinery in the world, with a total area of 606 square kilometers. We at Yanbu Industrial City have a sustainable vision that consists of integrative regulations and standards with the best environmental management practices that are in line with the pillars of sustainability and quality of life. Yanbu Industrial City has achieved significant sustainable performance in major fields of ecosystem conservation, energy and water efficiency, quality of life enhancement, and waste recycling. Natural system and ecology. Yanbu Industrial City offers sustainable natural system and ecology with an 11-kilometer long waterfront and 37 local parks that have more than 4,864,799 square kilometers of green spaces and a home of more than 100,000 trees. The city also has natural resources with more than 50,210,000 square kilometers of mangroves conservations, coral reefs, and wildlife habitats. Transportation. Yanbu has a state-of-art road infrastructure with more than 10 million square kilometers of roads and 1,600,000 square kilometers of pedestrian walkways, which efficiently connect the entire community and industrial areas. The high efficiency of road system contributes significantly to less travel distance by vehicles. RCY also manages to use the most advanced traffic management technologies. 115 of road intersections are equipped with SCATs, an intelligent transportation system that manages dynamic timing of signal phases and traffic signals. Water efficiency. The Royal Commission in Yanbu Industrial City implements a comprehensive and rigorous environmental program to regularly monitor the quality of all water types are tested against RCY's environmental quality standards, which are equivalent to US EPA's water standards. All wastewater generated in the Royal Commission in Yanbu is treated at a central wastewater treatment plant. The water is also reclaimed and reused to irrigate green spaces and plants. More than 8 million cubic meters per year of treated sanitary water is reused to supply the 3 million linear kilometer of irrigation network. Stormwater is efficiently managed within the city through more than 185 linear kilometers of stormwater channels in industrial and residential area. Also, along the boundary of the city, there is a 38 kilometers flood protection channel that is designed to cater for the 1-in-100-year event. Energy and greenhouse gas emissions. The Royal Commission in Yanbu Industrial City has established a program for air quality management in the city, which includes 11 air quality monitoring stations to provide continuous monitoring of air quality to ensure industrial emissions are within the international permissible limits. Regardless of the heavy industrial activity in the city, the average calculated greenhouse gas emissions is within the permissible limits of international standards. To be energy efficient on a city level, RCY has equipped more than 70% of 36,000 street light poles with energy-efficient LED lamps. Materials and resources. The Royal Commission in Yanbu has a specialized department for collection of municipal waste, which collects waste through a fleet of trucks from more than 14,300 collection points in the residential and industrial areas. RCY reduces waste to landfill by effectively implementing waste management programs and strategies that achieve 6.2% recycling of all total municipal waste per year. The Royal Commission in Yanbu also has established strict procedures for the management of hazardous and non-hazardous industrial waste generated by industrial facilities in the city. RCY successfully managed to collect more than 124,000 tons of various industrial waste and recycle 56% through specialized waste treatment companies, which follow the best international environmental practices and standards. Gold level and LEED certification. Yanbu Industrial City has been awarded the Gold Certificate in Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design (LEED) for its sustainable performance. The city becomes the first existing industrial city in the world to achieve Gold level and LEED certificate. This great achievement shows the commitment of Royal Commission for Jubail and Yanbu to develop a sustainable and resilient industrial city.
And for now, I would like to invite Engineer Abdurrahman Nahas to present to you LEED achievements in Yanbu Industrial City.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you everyone for being here today, and I hope you enjoyed our sustainability promo. It's my pleasure today to share with you the details of our LEED certification for Yanbu Industrial City. Next. So I will cover briefly over the types of LEED certification and then RCY certification journey, the targeted categories we have, and then the achieved credits. To clarify, categories are the main topics, and then credits are the subtopics under LEED certification. Next. Okay, so in LEED, actually, it's not only one certification. We have 6 certification under LEED. For small projects, as you see here, we have building design and construction. We have interior design and construction. We have building operation and maintenance. And lastly, we have homes. Now, for larger scale, we have neighborhood development, and then cities. Under cities, we have 2 categories, plan and design and existing city. So plan and design for unbuilt project on a larger scale, and that usually on a master plan or future performance. In our case, we went with the existing city, which is the hardest. Next. So just to give you an overall of the process, we didn't just submit numbers and we get the certification. Actually, we went through a process for almost a year and a half, starting with project initiation, where we registered the city under U.S. Green Building Council, and then we started our core team. Now, the core team we have engineers from different backgrounds and disciplines, and then we have sub-teams in every RC department to help us to collect data for the city. And then we move forward to LEED roadmap, where we started LEED orientation workshops and LEED feasibility gap analysis. And the gap analysis basically talking about which credits in LEED is it achievable on a city scale. After that, we moved to data collection. We spent almost 30 weeks in that stage. And of course, when you collect data on a city scale, it will take so much time and so much effort, and this is what we did. We spent many meetings with RC department and with other external stakeholders like Marafiq and other strategic partners to get all the data. And then after that, we went through 2 phases or 2 stages of reviews. So we have initial review and then final review. And each one of them, we have so many workshops with Green Building Certification Institute and US Green Building Council to make sure we have the right data and the right documents through the process. And then after that, we have 5 weeks of final certification, and we get the certification finally, the gold level. Next. So just to put that in numbers, we spent more than 6,500 estimated man hours, and we have workshops and meeting with 14 internal and external stakeholders. As well, we have more than 120 workshops and meeting. We revise more than 115 documents. Some of these documents actually is just massive, like 100 pages. So imagine the time we spend just to get information from these documents. Also, we proposed about 20 procedures, initiatives, and standards that we will follow later. Next. So, LEED categories for cities, we have 7 main categories. And under each category, we have subtopics. So it's a hard work. It's not just a simple thing we do in a few weeks. So we have integrative process, 1 category, natural system and ecology, transportation and land use, water efficiency, energy and greenhouse gas emission, waste and resources, quality of life. And as you see here, we have covered most of the sustainable aspects of any city. Next. So I don't want to overwhelm you with information because we have limited time, but then just to see, under each category, we have these topics. And then imagine the amount of documents under each topic of these that we need to collect and to sort and to just summarize to submit it for the application for LEED. So it's a great work. Next. So I will go very quickly and briefly on the categories we have. So integrative process, we have achieved a subtopics or a credit. It's integrative planning, basically have a roadmap and then have assembling and interdisciplinary teams in Royal Commission to have the entire LEED certification process going. And then under green building policies, also we initiate 2 green building policies. So we expedite review and permitting 2 projects that are targeting LEED certification. Also we have an incentive for density or height bonus for projects that are targeting LEED certification. Next. Under natural systems and ecology, so we have developed let's say, a detailed summary of all the ecosystem we have in the city, and that took us so much time just to collect. So that report is talking about topography, soils, vegetation, and aquatic systems. Okay, so green space is one of our great milestones. We have achieved actually more than 3 times what LEED is requiring, and that equal to 48 square meter per person of green spaces. Next. Also under the same categories, we have achieved 2 times of natural resources, about 51 square meter per person for natural resources, which is the conservation areas, coral reef, and wildlife habitats. Next. So because we have a limited time, I will just cover the performance credits. So basically, the performance credit is talking about city performance against global cities. So as you see here in our transportation performance, we have achieved almost 100% compared to other global city, which is 81. Next. Again, in water performance, we have 197 liter per day per person, and that actually, it's a great water performance even in a global level. We have achieved 99% for our city against 72% for the global average. Next. Again, this is talking about wastewater treatment. We have 100% treated wastewater that we use in irrigation, and that is a great achievement even in LEED. Next. Next. Okay, next. I'm just gonna skip some slides. Greenhouse emission. Again, it's a great topic internationally. So, our estimated GHG emissions per person is equal to 13.15 tons per year, and that is a great number, even on international level. Next. Next. Okay, waste performance. Again, we have achieved a great milestone here against the global average. We generate 0.25 tons per year per person, and we recycle more than 60.2 of all that municipal waste. And now that is giving us the score of 87 against 59 for the global average. Next. Industrial waste, we are recycling 56 of our total industrial waste, and that by all means is a great achievement for any industrial city. Also, we recycle 100% of our medical waste in the city. Next. Quality of life performance, the last topic. So we have several measures to measure quality of life. And I'm not going to discuss it. It's just quickly. It's talking about education. It's talking about the income and the inequality of income, how we measure that, and then air quality. All of that, of course, went to or exceeded the global average performance for quality of life. Next. Okay, so in summary, just to sum this up, as you see here, we by far just exceeded the global average in all major sustainable aspects. And of course, that is not the end. That will give us an encouragement to improve our sustainable regulation standards and practices in the future. And of course, we will seek better results in the future, inshallah. Thank you very much.
I want to thank Engineer Abdurrahman Nahas for his presentation. And now I would like to invite GBCI Regional Director to address her speech.
Good morning, dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to the Royal Commission of Jebel and Yanbu for inviting me here today. It's such an honor to be with all of you as we celebrate the LEED Gold certification of Yanbu Industrial City. I want to thank the leadership team, His Excellency Mr. Khalid Al Salim, the Chairman of RCJY, His Excellency Mr. Abdul Hadi Al Jahani, CEO of the Royal Commission of Yanbu, and all the other dignitaries present here today, and the wonderful team that you've put together to achieve such a marvelous achievement. So first of all, at the US Green Building Council and GBCI, from all of us here, many, many congratulations to you for this remarkable achievement. Thank you. This certification recognizes the progress that you're making in embracing sustainability and serves as an example to others across the MENA region, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and to the rest of the world. Achieving LEED for Cities Gold certification demonstrates transparency, accountability, and leadership. Through this process, Yanbu City has set goals, measured its progress, and is now poised to act on results. The city joins about 125 local governments across the globe that have certified to LEED for Cities, but it is the first city here in the MENA region under LEED version 4.1 existing cities and communities to certify. So many, many congratulations once again. Well, I'd come with a 3-4 page speech on the different credit categories, all of the performance indicators, but our dear colleague, Mr. Abdul Rahman, explained everything wonderfully. So I'm just going to summarize that to one sentence. We've been to a lot of LEED celebrations. We've awarded so many projects across the globe in the MENA region. I would say that your team has truly embraced LEED. So thank you for that. Not embrace LEED for the certificate, but embrace LEED on different sustainability, on the account of sustainability. Let's just put it that way. So great, I'm really happy to be here today. Green spaces is one of the hardest credit categories to achieve at city level, and you stand at 100%. Waste performance is yet another credit category that's again very difficult to achieve. Again, you've scored full 4 out of 4 points under the waste performance credit category. Transportation, I still remember this conversation that Steve had with us 3 years ago when they brought the project to us, the city project. I said, first of all, it's an existing city. Then it's an industrial city. Are you sure? And today I owe you an apology for asking that question. And you have beaten everyone to the game. So thank you once again for making that happen. One of the main points that I wanted to bring to your notice is about resiliency, social equity, health and wellness, and happiness. So these are 4 or 5 intangible sustainability indicators that everyone's talking about these days. Everyone wants to know, do we have a community that is built for the future, built for the unknown? Is it possible to plan in advance? So you have a robust climate adaptation and mitigation plan for your city. You've also worked very hard on the fundamental emergency planning points there. You've conducted a complete vulnerability assessment for major risks and developed and implemented a suitable resilience plan. And that's commendable. In spite of being an industrial city, maintaining high water quality and access is no joke. So great work there. You've also focused on the power infrastructure and resiliency. So that, again, I thought should be brought to notice. You also have your integrated water management with low per capita domestic water consumption and improved industrial and municipal solid waste management. So these are, key points that come up in every discussion, especially at city level, so you've addressed all of that. Now, there's a special category called innovation, whereby you can come up with innovative strategies and gain credits towards not immediate actions, but towards actions that you have been implementing for very many years. So innovation points were gathered for air quality management, noise assessment, and Yanbu Industrial City has achieved the LEED Safety First Pilot Credit and is the first city in the MENA region to be awarded with that credit for pandemic planning. When COVID hit is when we had that discussion, and I'm so happy to know that you have not just targeted, but you've also achieved points under pandemic planning. So many, many congratulations. These examples and many others show how the Royal Commission has perfectly aligned your sustainability and ESG goals with USGBC's vision for a sustainable future for everyone. And within the next generation, it's just some far-reaching ideal. It isn't just some far-reaching ideal. Your collective efforts will not only help create a safer, healthier, more efficient and resilient city, but also ensure everyone has access to a better quality of life. Of course, now comes the hard work, rolling up your sleeves, going through the results, collaborating with consultants and stakeholders and community partners to prioritize the next steps, including advanced implementation techniques. But I know that you're all up to the challenge. A huge benefit of LEED for City certification is that it provides a baseline assessment of where you are today and where you want to go with it. It gives you tangible results to act upon, and we're here to support you in your next steps. You are a certified city now, and you're part of our global community. We are so honored to be part of your journey. Thank you once again for having me here today to celebrate with you. Congratulations to all of you involved. Thank you so much.
And now, I would like to invite His Excellency, Royal Commission for Jebel and Yanbu Chairman and CEO of Royal Commission in Yanbu and Director General of Technical Affairs Division and GBCI Regional Director to the stage for the LEED certificate handover. I would like to thank GBCI Regional Director for the certificate handover. And now we will start honoring the core team in Royal Commission and Yanbu departments. First, we will start with the core team. Engineering Department Director, Engineer Mu'taz Asiri. Engineer Ahmed Al-Rifai. Engineer Abdurrahman Nahas. Engineer Stephen Lange. Engineer Adham Al-Sharari. And now we will start honoring the Royal Commission in Yanbu departments. Director General of Technical Affairs Division will accept the certificates of appreciation on behalf of the Environmental Protection and Control Department, Construction Department, and Urban Planning Department. Roads Department. Environmental Services Department. Landscaping and Irrigation Department. And now we would like to take a group photo. A group photo.